everyone, welcome to English Speaking Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. Hi, our beautiful listeners, how are you? If you are new to our channel, make sure to like and subscribe. So today, we will talk about why English is important in today's world. Alright, Ion, let's start our talk without wasting any time.
Sarah, I've been thinking a lot about how English has slowly become such a powerful part of our daily lives. And sometimes I feel people don't even realize how deeply it impacts their communication, education, career, and even confidence. So I wanted to talk about it with you because I know you also think about the importance of English in a very practical and realistic way.
Ion, you're absolutely right. And honestly, I believe English has become more than just a subject we study in school. It has turned into a global tool that connects people across countries, cultures, industries, and even different professions. And without it, many opportunities simply remain closed for those who can't speak or understand it well.
Exactly. And the thing is, when we say English is important, we don't mean that other languages have less worth or that they should be ignored. But the reality is that English has turned into a bridge language that helps individuals express their ideas clearly, whether they are talking to someone in business, traveling abroad, studying online, or even consuming entertainment and information from across the world.
What I find interesting, Ion, is that English is not considered important only in countries where it's spoken as a first language. Even in countries like ours, where English is a second language, it plays a major role in education because most textbooks, research papers, articles, and academic resources are written in English, and without understanding them, a student can't really compete at an international level.
Absolutely. And if we look at technology, especially the internet, nearly every platform, every tutorial, every guide, and every global discussion is happening in English. So if someone wants to learn coding, explore digital marketing, study artificial intelligence, or simply understand how to improve their skills, English becomes the medium that gives them access to that knowledge.
That's true. And even more than that, English helps people with confidence building because when a person can't express their thoughts properly, they often hesitate, hold back their opinions, or avoid conversations. But when their English improves, they naturally begin to express ideas more clearly, participate actively, and feel more respected in both professional and social interactions.
One thing I notice is that many jobs, whether corporate offices, multinational companies, call centers, tech firms, or even online freelance platforms, demand English as a basic requirement because employers need people who can interact with clients, understand instructions, handle communication, and work with international teams.
Yes, and it's not just about job requirements. Even personal growth is connected to English now because most self-improvement books, training programs, motivational speeches, TED Talks, and educational courses are in English. So learning the language opens a door to a world full of ideas and knowledge that people can access anytime they want.
Another point is travel, because whenever a person goes to another country, English becomes the common language used at airports, hotels, restaurants, shopping centers, and tourist places. So without English, traveling becomes stressful, confusing, and difficult. But with English, people can communicate easily and make their experience much more comfortable.
That's very true, Ion. And on top of that, English also supports online earning because platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, Amazon KDP, and even many social media sites require good English to write descriptions, communicate with buyers, produce content, and understand guidelines. So English literally becomes a skill that can generate income.
When I think about youth, I feel that learning English also changes their mindset, because once they understand new words, phrases, and expressions, they start thinking more clearly, more logically, and more confidently, and this shift in thinking helps them make better decisions in life.
And don't forget communication skills, because English isn't only about vocabulary, it teaches people how to speak politely, how to express disagreement respectfully, how to deliver opinions in a structured way, and how to communicate professionally which is something that every successful person must learn.
Sarah, if you look at social media alone, you'll see millions of people around the world communicating through English. Whether it's YouTube videos, podcasts, Instagram reels, educational content, or inspirational speeches, and if someone can understand English, they gain access to a global community.
What amazes me is that even in entertainment, movies, series, documentaries, interviews, English dominates. And if someone knows English, they not only enjoy the content more but also learn expressions, accents, pronunciation, and sentence structure without even trying.
Sarah, I feel English has become a survival skill in today's digital world. Not knowing it makes a person feel left behind, disconnected, and limited. But learning it opens up confidence, clarity, and countless chances to grow.
Exactly, Ion. And that's why people should not feel shy, scared, or insecure about learning English, because it's not about showing off. It's about equipping yourself with a tool that will help you in almost every area of life.
And the best part is that English doesn't need to be learned perfectly. Even simple and clear English is enough for communication. And with consistent practice, anyone can become fluent.
So, Ion, to summarize in one long thought, English is important today because it connects people globally. It provides access to education and technology. It improves job opportunities. It builds confidence. It enhances communication skills. It opens doors to online earning. It makes travel easier. It supports personal development. And most importantly, it helps people grow mentally, professionally, and socially in a world that is moving faster every single day.
Sarah, I completely agree, and I think everyone should take English learning seriously because the world will continue growing. Technology will continue advancing, and communication will continue happening across borders. And English will remain the key language that keeps people connected and informed.
And that is exactly why English is not just a subject, not just a language, but a global necessity that shapes our future.
Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video.